reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone to begin the drive at the 25. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end. He shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll run it here. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Play action here on 1st down. A deep shot, but he paid for it. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
He's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. He's looking deep again. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback dropping back. On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch. And he'll be brought down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So Georgia will have the 1st down. Here comes comes the up-tempo offense.
That's enough for the first down. As we've seen so many teams around the country, they get that first down, look out. They're going to go fast, and here they come. Defense has got to be clued in and be ready to play.
That game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's going to take off. He gets the first and still going. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. The penalty backs him up, first and very long. Wants to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this drive. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tight end has got it. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and it allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Handoff in a single back formation. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Dang, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll tackle him right at the 31. The Hurricanes will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop him. field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop?
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, he makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. A pre-snap motion from the offense. And looking to throw now on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Back to throw again. Looking to scramble. Bought some time, now lets it go. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They'll run it to the left. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The Canes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
They're going to run it. Tackle made after just a short game.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tough running there, but not quite enough for first down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
First down, looking for more now. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. And let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He breaks free. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. On the ground here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Cannot escape the pass rush there. Brought down for a short loss. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grabbed by the receiver. Fighting off the defender. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Touchdown, Hurricanes. As they get on the board here in this playoff game.
That's how you close a half off for this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Well, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
Massive gain moves the ball into the red zone now. They'll set up 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Tries to get it to the running back. Pass caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play. Dogs come to the line in the hurry up. And now the handoff. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
He escapes the pocket. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What a security blanket for this quarterback. When in doubt, just throw it to the big man and let him go up and make the catch for the touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Just one play left here in the half. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And the ball is picked off. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Canes will kick this deep to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Georgia offense is back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging. Come up with that 1st down.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Moves his way for a 1st down to the 35. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, keep working that clock and trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Here's the second down play.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll be taken down. There is a flag in the field. We'll see if this sack holds up. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Dogs. Now just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, he means you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Offense is back on the field. He'll hand it off. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On 1st down, it's play action. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. He's hit as he throws it. Wide open downfield. We get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The receiver makes the pitch. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23. And the Canes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to throw yet again. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Under pressure, just lets it go. sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Play action fake, looking to throw. Using his legs here. Finding some room at the 25. Out of bounds after another big scramble. This guy's legs has been a major weapon for the offense today. First down here at their own 40 as that big play gets the drive going and flips the field position. And here's the handoff. Breaks free. Has the first down and more. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Ball handed off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now, you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there, and it cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Now here's the toss play. Inside the 30. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Ball handed off. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Throwing off play action. Looking to scramble. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Hurricanes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. He'll hand it off. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. But we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the 4th quarter.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Nice grab there. Would be enough for a 1st down, but they say he was out of bounds. Bring up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter, a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Now it's 2nd down here. Grinding away on the ground. Fighting off the defender. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He's got the first and still going. They get him down, but that first down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff.